with Sarah, the instrumentalist, where she makes soulful hip-hop instrumentals, chats with her amazing community, and shares tips and tricks. So grab some popcorn and chill out with Sarah.
Hello, happy Friday. Happy Friday, that's my favorite dance to that song. I'm chopping ham. I don't know what I'm doing. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday, it's Friday the 2nd. Hope you can hear me loud and clear. Hope everyone's doing good today. Let me know if everything sounds good, looks good, feels good, you're feeling good. I'm feeling good. Hope everything's good on your end. Today is an exciting day. I have a giveaway. We'll talk about that in a second, and make sure that you click on the link and sign up. Super easy to sign up. But yeah, I'm excited to be here and hang out with everybody today. It's exciting because we're finally going to be finishing up Microwave Beats Volume 2. Well, I'm done with it. But some cool things have happened, or that's happening, that I want to share with y'all. So first off, shout outs to DistroKid for sponsoring this video, as well as LEWITT Audio. But first, with DistroKid, as you guys know, this is where I go to release my music on streaming platforms, and I'm just very grateful to say that we're finally about to upload one of the biggest projects I've ever worked on, which is Microwave Beats Volume 2. Been working on it since October. For some reason, it feels like it's been a long time taking for this project, but it is what it is. We're finishing it. I got the artwork done. I'll share the artwork with you guys as well. Maybe we can upload the music together here on DistroKid. It's very easy. I love DistroKid because you can actually upload videos, and I've been thinking about creating some like abstract art. So I'm really excited to experiment really soon. Like, I'm really going to get my bag with that. So stay tuned for that, because I want to do something different. But with DistroKid, it's very easy. As you can see, it tells you all the services that it's going to upload your music to. And there's a lot. Obviously, you got the main Spotify, Apple Music, you got YouTube Music, but you have a whole host of other ones that could be from different countries or different platforms that allow your audience to listen to it. So I came here and I checked to see how many songs that you can upload in one project. The limit is 35, which is cool. I have 26 songs, Microwave Beats. I don't know if we'll be able to upload all 26 at all. But what I would like to do today is, because this is perfect timing, the amazing company LEWITT hit me up recently, and I've been checking them out for a long time. In fact, the microphone that I'm using is the Ray Microphone. I've been looking at this for a long time. I've been wanting to get my hands on it to see the technology, because it has this autofocus technology where I guess if I'm right here, you can still hear me. If I'm right here, you can still hear me, which is really tight. I'm really trying to get used to it, because I'm used to being very close to the microphone and just being worried about how close I am or how far I am. But this is really dope. It's called Aura technology. You can turn it on and off, and it has a mute button here for me to just turn off my vocals. But I like it. I think it's really cool for streaming, for podcasting, for tracking vocals. But today we're going to give away one microphone, and we're going to give away one space replicator. They just came out with this amazing new technology. It's $99, which I think is amazing, because it's basically a virtual acoustic space. Basically, I have it right here. Because basically, I'm on the side where when you're making music, you can make the beats, you can mix the beats, and then you can master. You think you're done. You export it, and then you get in the car, and you're like, oh no, this sounds different. Or you take it somewhere else. You take it to where it's big speakers, or you take it into a real studio, and it sounds completely different. Sounds muffled or something. This technology, this VST, allows us to emulate those spaces on our computer, and we're gonna check it out today. So I'm gonna show you guys a demo of how it works, so you guys have an idea. And it's perfect timing because we're literally finishing up Microwave Beats Volume 2. I'm literally done with it. I've named the beats. The artwork is finally done. So I'm ready to schedule it for streaming. So I literally just need to export it. And so this tool gives me an idea of what the music would sound like in a studio, or in the club, or in the car, or with different headphones like AirPods. So we're going to check it out. So we're going to be giving away headphones and this. So make sure you guys hit the link. Let me make sure y'all are signing up. Yes, you guys are signing up. Good for you. And let me just say hey to y'all real quick, because I appreciate y'all coming through. Bobcat the Legend, always showing love. One of the first people to come through. LD40 Productions, the very first person to come through. I appreciate y'all. Is it Cala Barrow Beats? Brian Dojo Cool. The Silence of Deafening. Some of y'all got some interesting names. Hey, Major Keys, what's up? Is it oh, you see how I'm on the side? We testing it out. We tested it out. I like it. We got Jamie, DJ, Rec, and the Ill Rabbit. We got ET in the house. What's up? They said good afternoon, Sarah Too Ill. I'm checking out your live stream from Canada. Shout outs to Canada. I see you're giving away Space Replicator. Yes, I am. In the LEWITT RAY Microphone. Yes. Sign up. What's up, Nova? What up, fam? We got the Patreons in the house, y'all. Shout out to my Patreons. I love y'all. Thanks for coming through and always supporting me. If you guys want to give some extra support to your girl, go to patreon.com/Sarah2ill. There's a few different options. There's also a VIP option where we can hang out once a month with the squad on video chat, talk about what we're doing, hold each other accountable, all that good stuff. So come through. All right, so but yeah, just want to say hey to everybody before we get into here. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure you let everyone else know that we're about to take a dive into this, and I'm gonna show you how I actually master and finish my entire project. I'm gonna show you the Microwave Beats Volume 2 master file. Lucy's sniffing the carpet. Lucy, come here. Come here. Leave it. Come here. Wait. Come over here. Okay. Lucy says hi, everybody. All right. Yes. Okay. Okay, go to your bed. Okay, go to your bed now. Go to your bed. Sit down. Good. Okay, good. Y'all know how that is. Yes, Volume 2. Yes, I love DistroKid. Such a good value with the tools they offer. They do. I'm learning every day. There's new things. I even heard this week something that I have to do research on that I'm just like blown away. I'm like, they're doing what? I'm just like, that's amazing. This is great. I have to do my research on what I want to share. But what I know for sure, DistroKid is just my place of being able to get my music out. I can get it out as soon as I want to. I can change the artwork. I can change the title. I can delete it whenever I want to. And if you are sleeping, this is the message of today's live stream. Lucy, go sit down. Go to your bed. Just trying to find crumbs on the carpet, y'all. She act like she ain't just ate like 5 minutes ago. The message of this stream. Take a deep breath with me. Finish what you started. Okay? Whether it's your songs or it's your education or it's a poem. Just finish what you started, y'all. No matter what, no matter how long it has taken, if there's something you started 5 years ago, finish it. I know you've been thinking about it. And whatever comes to mind, do it. And for those musicians, producers in the house, there's always some projects. I know you have a project. I know you have a beat out there in your file. Why did you make it for us to not hear it? Release it. Put it out on streaming services. Get that money, because DistroKid's gonna pay you 100% of your royalties for the masters. Now, I'm gonna do some research on the other portion of the song. We'll talk about that a little later, but I've been having a great experience. Heard nothing but good things from other people as well. But we can come down here and fill out this form. My artist name is connected to all my accounts here. I can choose a release date. I can put in information like the genre, the name of the label. I can put the artwork and then put in the song information. You can even upload Adobe Atmos files, which gives that spatial 360 experience. Maybe we'll talk about that one day in another on another project, because I think I do want to get more into mixing my songs into Adobe Atmos and the Sony 360 technology, because that's the next wave, y'all. We're gonna get into that. But we have a fair amount of information you fill out. It's very, 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 very straightforward, very simple. Some extra bonus things. A lot of people have been talking about making sure that you select the social media pack. But just know that if you do select this, you have to make sure that look, it says, I created all the sounds myself, which means no samples, y'all. All original stuff, right? And then down here you have your other options, which is really good to look at just to see what works for you. So we're gonna go through this between this stream and the next stream. I'm probably gonna finish it on my own time, but I just at least want to share y'all what I'm actually gonna be going through once we're done doing this part. So today we're gonna look at the Space Replicator and basically how I finish my projects. I take every single track that's a part of the project. I put it in a folder and I call it Master Me. I don't like the word master. We talked about this before. Hopefully we'll change it universally at some point. But yeah. So I had created 30 beats in 30 days in October for Beattober. 26 of them survived. And I was able to complete them, mix them, and then export them and put them in the folder. So all 26 songs are in the folder, and what most people may think that they may be done. Hold on, Lucy, what are you doing? Lucy, come here. Come here. Come here, give me your lamb chop. Come here. She's trying to eat her lamb chop, y'all. Go sit down. Go sit down. Good. This dog is being a dog, y'all. Every day. She's like, she's not paying attention to me. I'm gonna go over here and eat this this toy, and I'm gonna throw it up later. And she's gonna have to pay attention to me. Okay. So yeah, I have the 26 songs in the folder. What I do is I create a whole new Ableton project with nothing. I basically create a track for each song, and then I do this. I put each song in order. Each track I title 1 through whatever, and then the title name, and then up here I have these indicators that indicate when these songs will end or start. And then down here on, shout outs to Ableton. They changed master to main. So that's what, should I call the folder main? Now I'm gonna call it the main folder. Main me. I don't know. Anyway. This is the main the main track, which basically is the master track. Right here is my my chain. I can get rid of this Q3. But I have a Q4 for my EQ. Boom, boom, boom. I have an SSS native bus compressor 2. I have a satin tape machine. And then I have a standard clip. And then I have a Pro L2 by Fat Filter. So before we even get the Space Replicator, this is kind of an idea of what a song would sound like on its own. Like when I just mixed it, we were mixing it here on live stream. But this is what it sounds like mastered. And there's not really much of a difference other than just making sure that certain frequencies are cut out. I have the entire, everything that's compressed. Put the standard clip on there, and then the limiter, and then kind of adjust it to kind of just make sure everything is not too loud. I can make it louder if I want to. I kind of want to stay in like the -9 range. And I don't want it to peak, so nice. So now what I have here on the very end of the master chain, or the main chain, is the Space Replicator. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on. And the first thing we want to do is come over here to my headphones. So the cool part is you can choose the headphones that you currently have. Right now I have the Sony MDVR, was it the hold on, let's go look it up. So let's come to the, look at this long list of headphones. So I'm pretty sure it has your headphones here. So I'm gonna go to Sony. Here it is, the MDR MV1s. Boom. And we'll keep this profile as default, and yeah, we don't even worry about that. So we'll come back, and basically now we have it to where we can choose the different space. Right now it's emulating the LEWITT Studio A. So let's listen. With it out, with it off, and with it on. So let's go to a different space. So this sounds a little bit wider, which literally showcases this room. So if I was in this room, in this space, in this studio, it would sound like this, which sounds really good. So let's keep changing the space. I have the ability to adjust the gain if I want to. I'm gonna keep it at 0 for now. Let's see if I wanted to adjust it. Yeah, let's keep it at 0. I'm gonna go over here to White C Studio. Sounds great. Let's try another song real quick. Okay, let's do the car test. Sounds really good. Alright. That's really dope. I love this. You have the ability to choose what part of the car. Because of course when you're sitting in the passenger seat or the driver's seat or the back, it sounds a little bit different, especially spatially. So let's test it out. What do you guys think? To the passenger. The passenger seat fronts. What's up, Linda Sun? Got the back seat left. Bobbing out in the back seat sounds really good. Let's see. Nice. Let's see this. I'm vibing with it. I like the car test. So we have the club test. Let's see. I don't have any club songs, but let's see. If this was playing at the club, let's see what it would sound like. Yeah, it does sound like it's in the club. That's pretty tight. I like this because it gives you an idea if like certain frequencies are too, or they're just too much. So I can see that the bass in this song is definitely, it would be kicking in the club. So I may have to adjust the bass in this song. So let me go back. I don't know which songs. This one right here is pretty kicking. So I could probably go back and write some notes and adjust the bass in the song. It's maybe sounds different in the studio. It sounds really good in the studio. And that's the thing. You can make a song and it sounds great in the studio. You go in the club and be like, oh my gosh. Oh. That's what I'm experiencing right now. Hold on. This is fine, like, cause you do want the bass. You want the bass to hit in the club. You want the people to get smacked in the face with the bass in the club. You want them to be like with the liquor, and you know what I'm saying. So I mean, I think I may be okay. This is cool. I like this. This is dope. But let's see if I went to this one. I like that. It makes me very satisfied. For some reason, it just makes me excited. I'm okay with it. I like this. I like it. But if it's too much, you get the idea. Especially if you do want it to sound a certain way in the club. Okay, let's test out the living room. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let me go. Okay, I'm going back. I'm taking a step back. Because apparently each room has different speakers or different situations going on. All right, so back to this room here. Ooh, sounds good. The Fairfield speakers. We got the midfield speakers. Ooh. Sounds good. Go to the living room real quick. Nice, so it gives you an idea of what it would sound like on someone's smartphone. This is dope. This is important because some people, they don't know if their basses are being heard on the iPhone. You know, you could be making beats, send it to the bass line, but you could actually figure out how to EQ the frequencies to make sure that some of the frequencies get heard in the phone. So this actually would help you understand if it actually gets heard by having this simulation of a smartphone. So this is tight. Versus like in the club, it would sound like this. That's tight. Keep forgetting there's different little rooms. This club got a different room. We got a main floor, but we got the crowd. So this is tight. This is dope. We got a DJ booth. Okay, so it gives you an idea of what it would sound like if you were at the DJ booth. I like that. Oh yeah, let's. This is tight. All right, so we're back in the living room. Okay, let's test out. Yeah, let's test out. What would this song sound like on our iPhone? Nice. We got laptop options. Nice. This is tight. This is super dope. Laptop office. We know what pro and office mean. That's we know what that means. We know what pro and then what office one. Look at the picture. We won't say the names. What's up, Darrell Williams from the Bronx? What's up, Levy? Is it Levy? This is tight, huh? This is pretty tight. I think for the price too, it's only $100. You can do a test without having to do the test. I always like remember J. Cole on his bike. He's like, after I go to the studio, I take my AirPods and I go ride my bike around the city to do the headphone test. You can do it right here. I love it. We haven't even gotten to the headphones yet. So let me see. I'm still on the song here. Let's see. I'm still interested in hearing what this song will sound like. Let's see in this studio. This is like a podcast studio. This is a LEWITT Studio B. This is what their studio looks like. So this kind of looks like a traditional podcaster studio or someone with a minimum setup, which is pretty dope. I like that. And then we have a big studio. I ain't gonna jack their name up. Let's test out all the studios. This one sounds really good. Levi, I like the jeans. Well, thank you, Levi. I appreciate you. Appreciate you coming through. What's up, Taurus? 1977. I hope y'all doing good, Lex. I appreciate you. Appreciate the love. The studios sound amazing. So this is amazing. Just imagine when I was first working in a recording studio back in my day. I used to work at Platinum Sound Recording Studio as an intern, and I remember I was there when technology had changed over to where you had to be in a studio, and then it changed to where you could take it home and you can make music at home. I think with like the M audio situation, like the audio interface, or maybe it was the duet or something. Yeah, I think the technology now, not only you are able to take it home, make beats, produce and mix, master at home, you can emulate the studio right here on your computer, which is dope. It's actually mind-blowing. We have a kitchen. Let's hear what this song would sound like in the kitchen. Hold on. Let's do this one. So we got Bluetooth speaker. Oh, this is tight. Got a tablet option. This is really dope. This is so dope. Okay, this is what it would sound like, and if you want to change something or you're not hearing certain instruments or elements, obviously you can kind of reverse engineer your music. You know, if I feel like I'm not hearing the bass enough, I can go back and, you know, increase the volume or, you know, boost the frequency or compress something. So we got the living room. Okay, this does sound like a TV speaker. This is super dope. We got a soundbar option too. This is tight. Happy birthday! Everyone show some love to Taurus 1977. It is Taurus season. Thanks for coming through on your birthday. Alright, so we're gonna go to headphones. So as you can see, we got H pods. Okay, so this is what it would sound like with some AirPods based off the picture. Got some AirPod Maxes. Nice. Beats by some earbuds. These are the Sony's. And this is tight, y'all. It sounds amazing, so. All right, so basically, when you let's say right now I'm ready to be done with this project. Like I said, I open up a project. I've created all the tracks to represent each song, and then what I've done I've ordered them, you know, from one to whatever, and I've also placed them in the on the track to where how I want them to play as an album. So when you're listening to the music on streaming services, it should transition as smooth as this. And how to do this is I put these indicators here. So I've right clicked and you can hit add locator and type whatever you want, place it wherever you want, and basically what I'll do for each song, I'll come here once I feel like everything sounds good. You do not want to have Space Replicator on at all. You're just having that on to listen to your music before you export it. That the software is just meant for you to listen to see if there's anything that needs to be changed. It gives you the ability to save time ultimately, so you don't have to go in the car. You ain't got to go to the studio. You ain't got to go to the club. You got to throw on some headphones. This gives you an idea and a resource so you can move forward. So once I think it sounds great in all those elements, those spaces, I'm gonna turn the Space Replicator off. And then let's say this is the first track I want to export. I'm going to go all the way to the very bottom or the end of the song where the line ends. And I actually want to get very precise. I think I hold the command. Yeah, I'm going to hold command and then drag it to the very top of the song. And then I'm just gonna hit save and then export it. And that's gonna be my way of exporting the first song. So if let's see. Let's see, this one's called Popcorn Player. Popcorn Player. I'll type the title. Later on, I'll probably be more organized on like, there's a software that I use, I think it's called Tag Editor, where I can properly name this file. It'll say the title of the song, my artist name, it'll have the artwork and all that information. Just like when you pull it up on iTunes, you'll be able to see all the data, like the metadata. So, but for now, we can at least call it what it is and hit save, and then it's gonna export just that song. But the next step is for me to do the same thing, but with just the space that's for song number 2. And I'm only going to highlight what's in between that space. This allows one song to flow into the next song, into the next song, into the next song. Versus me exporting one song at a time. And then there's like this tail, and this is extra space, and then it goes into the song. This allows me to have more control of the album feeling like a full album versus it just sounding like a bunch of singles. So just a little tip for y'all when you're making an album versus just singles. It's like a different way. So if you've heard like Beyonce's Renaissance album, there's like the songs are so intertwined with each other, it doesn't even feel like it feels like one giant project. Doesn't feel like the songs break up at all. So that's kind of how that works. You can kind of blend songs, and kind of how I've done that. If you look, you can see like the song number 1 doesn't really end until it actually still ends as number 2 starts. So as I go to track number 2, I'm going to highlight whatever that's in here, make sure that I'm like right at the marker, hold command, and then come all the way here to where and when this song starts. So I need to change this marker here. So it's when I export this, as you can see, it's gonna export song number 2, but as you can see, it does capture the ending of the first song. So it doesn't just clip off the song completely, and it's like a continuous flow, like a waterfall. So I'm gonna export song number 2, and let's see, what did we call this one? Midnight Snack. So I made it in time to catch microwave beats. What's up, the homie? What's up, Robert? How you doing today? How's your week been? This might be a stupid question, but what software is this you're using to sequence your tracks? This is Ableton Live. It's not a stupid question. You can ask me anything. It looks different because it's purple and I've set it up to look this way. It was pretty cool. But this is Ableton Live and it's pretty dope. So this is what I'd use to arrange and mix and master my beats. Yeah, so far we have 2 songs. Let's just make sure. Let me just pull it up. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna reveal the Microwave Beats Volume 2 album artwork. Are you ready? Drum roll. Hold on. Do I have drum roll? I don't have drum roll. I got dolphins. You ready? Fire emoji in the chat. Microwave Beats Volume 2. Yeah, look at that. Look at me. Look at me. Look at this. Look at me. Shout outs to Tori. Is it Tori Patel? I think if I miss your name, I'm sorry. But he's a real person. We sat down, and we didn't sit down, but we went back and forth, and he hooked me up with, he did volume 1. So it's nothing but to do it right to do volume 2. You know, I'm back in the kitchen. I'm making beats in the kitchen. We still got beats in the microwave. We got food. It's a dirty kitchen, you know. So yeah. Is it a vibe? You like it? You like it, y'all? I think it's a vibe. I think it's a good match for the beats, you know, to continue the vibe. You know, I'm excited. So let's see. Yeah, so we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep, you're rocking with me here. I'm gonna might as well keep going. I just need to move forward, you know, like, been working on this for a long time. But we're gonna finish together. I appreciate the love in the chat. You guys like it? Ah, you guys like it? Ah. You like it? You like that? It's cool, huh? It's exciting. It's exciting. Make sure you guys sign up for the giveaway. The link is in the description or in the chat. Sign up, bro. It's the only time to get this giveaway right now. So, all right, we're gonna export track 3, all-purpose seasoning. see. Do. All-purpose seasonings. Seasoning. All right. All right. 3 songs, like 23 more. I appreciate y'all liking it and giving me some good vibes and good energy. Sarah, you got shades on? I don't think it's shades. I think it's just the shadow. Yeah. But I think it's dope. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no eyes. When did I start making beats? I start making beats like, let me think when I start making beats. When I start making one of my first beats, I can tell you the exact time. Go to my SoundCloud real quick. Go to my SoundCloud. It's been 10. Hold on. Go to my SoundCloud. I'm gonna find out right now. I'm making beats since we've been making beats shit. We've been making beats since 1 second. Every beat I made, I published, y'all. We 10 years, been 10 years. Since 2000. What date is this? I'll give you the exact date. What date is this? Yeah, 19 years ago. Yeah, it's this. Been 10 years, so 2015. I'm an OG now. Shout outs to SoundClouds. Hang tight, y'all. Let's make sure. Woo, that's hot. Clipping. Let me just make sure. Oh Lord Jesus. We'll figure it out. I'm just gonna do what I need to do. We're gonna do what I need to do. Remove forward, honey. Track 4. Called Oodles and Noodles, y'all. Who knows about Oodles and Noodles? In the chat, do y'all know about Oodles and Noodles? What you know about Oodles and Noodles? Do you prefer oodles and noodles in the bag, or do you like the cup noodles? Like, tell me now. What's your vibe? I've actually, I have moved forward onto actually getting real Tatsu ramen. No longer getting mine from the pack or the cup at all. That's my answer. What about you? Ever since I came to LA. Thanks, Robert. I appreciate that. Thank you. Big, you like the big cup? I used to actually be the noodles in the bag type of person with a little small bag. I don't know why I wouldn't rock with the cup. I don't know if I never really rock with the cup noodles. All right, let's see what oodles and noodles sound like, y'all. Much better. Okay, next one is called Counter Crumbs. We always got crumbs in the counter. I gotta get real close to the line. Okay. Get me. Drop in the comments what DAW you guys are using, and are y'all finishing something? Is there something that y'all are finishing? Did you get motivated or inspired to finish something today? Are you finishing that beat that you made 6 weeks ago? Are you releasing it? What's going on? What's your goals? You know, I know we're talking about microwave beats. What's your goals though? You know, tell me in the chat. Counter crumbs. Put some cheese in the bag of noodles and you grit. No. 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 Cheese and noodles. There's too many There's too many. That's too many slimy things. We need to even. When you get noodles, you need the crunchy onions or grilled cheese, like that's crispy. Why are we adding? I get the grilled cheese because you got the crispy, but not the cheese and the noodles and that. Oh, nasty. You nasty. You nasty. Counter comes. Done. Blender Blues is next. Shout out to my Patreons helping me out with figuring out how to name these songs. Including people in the chat. All right. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is like the worst part, y'all. You gotta get really precise. You can't. You want it to flow. You want it to flow, flow, flow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I gotta do this 20 more times. Finish what you start, you guys. No matter how hard it takes. Don't make 26 beats like I did, though. This is the last time. Oh my gosh. I gotta make sure it's on the line, though. Okay. I gotta stop letting go of the command button. Oh my god, no. Oh my god. Okay. Probably won't bore y'all anymore. This is what we do. This is part of making an album. You need to make it. You gotta mix it. Make sure everything sounds good together, glued together. Master it. Mastering is really just making sure everything, all the songs glue together, like it's a seamless thing. Like making sure that one song isn't louder than the next one. So listening to the whole thing, you know, I've done this several times in the car, just driving around with the album and be like, oh, this song is too loud, or this song is too low, or the bass, I can't hear anything. And making sure it's just that all the songs work together. It's 26 songs. So we want to make sure the energy is like, it's a good flow, right? So let's see. Let's just make sure before we move forward. The sodium in one pack is out. What's the sodium on oodles and noodles now? Since we're looking at nutritional facts now these days. Back in the day, we'd just be more salt, please. More sugar. More. I'm working on releasing in a few months. That's what's up. We love to see it. Keep going. Keep releasing. Release your, your gifts. Rinse it out. Rinse it out of your body. Create something else. Rinse that out. Let's knock these out, baby. Okay, we got number 7. This one's called Leaky. Is it called Leaky Faucet? I guess it is. I'm like, I don't know. The coolest part is that I can change them if I want to. So no commitment. This is the part where this is the part where I can change it up if I want to. Hi, Lucy. MPC machine in FL Studio. Nice. Mixing my second beat tape this weekend. That's what's up. It's the process, it's the journey, it's fun. And then you got all these collection of dope beats together for you to listen to and vibe out. It's the summertime coming up. It's perfect time. We need some good energy out there, y'all, so release that good music. So I'm still learning the MPC and using your class as a reference. I chopped my first sample last night. Hey, that's what's up. What kind of sample was it? Tell us about your first sample. Working on my album with my son. Hey, that's what's up. Everyone's doing some amazing things. I commend you guys. Keep going. MPC is dope. It is amazing. Top ramen in a big cup. I boil water, pour it with seasoning from the garden. Let it sit for 5 to 7 minutes. Then eat away. The fast food but lazy way. Hey, I think I stopped. When did I stop eating like the actual oodles and noodles? For some reason, I think one day they had like a recall or something, or I don't know what it was, but I also, I don't know, there's certain things I just can't eat because I get sick. But when I came to LA, I was introduced to what ramen really was, because growing up, oodles and noodles or top ramen, that's what I was used to. But when I come to LA, there's these ramen places, and they have these expensive bowls of ramen, but they're so good. They're so good. I think that's probably why I haven't gone back to oodles and noodles, because it's like once you go to that, it's like I am always gonna eat that if I want some noodles. I'm going to order some Tatsu ramen. Get the hippie. It's so good. That's what we probably eating tonight. Some oodles. Some LA oodles and noodles. If you haven't tried ramen before in your life and you've been eating oodles and noodles your whole life, please try some ramen for God's sakes. Please do yourself a favor and get some ramen. And watch Sinners. Have you guys seen Sinners yet? Would you consider mentoring someone in Nigeria? Of course. I would mentor anyone from anywhere. I don't know what the time difference is huge. So if you're in America or the time difference doesn't matter to you, we have we meet up on Zoom every Wednesday or every first Wednesdays on my Patreon. So if you go to my Patreon, it's a VIP option. Patreon.com/Sarah2ill. If you need some support or you want to hang out, you got some questions, you want me to listen to your music, get some feedback, it's a really good place to hang out with me as well as hang out with other people. So it's the next one is actually next Wednesday, this upcoming Wednesday. So this upcoming Wednesday, we're gonna have a video chat, 4 p.m. Pacific time. It's my VIP Patreon members, whoever wants to show up. So come through if you're available. I don't know what time that is if you're in Nigeria right now, but come through. I want to meet you. I want to see what's going on, and come through. Whoever wants to come through. So we'll have a ramen day. I was just thinking, they were talking about how the Supreme, I don't know what the actual, I heard that they're trying to deport American citizens. Well, if they deport my ass, I want all my tax money back. I want my, send me to Nigeria, because I am Nigerian. I'm sure I can get my passport from Africa. Make sure I get my student loan money back. Make sure I get my Social Security check in one lump sum. Okay. And can we volunteer? Cause I feel like they need me. I feel like all the taxes that I'm paying, I think they need me. They need to stop messing with Americans. We make this country what it is. They need to stop playing with us. But you know what? Y'all want to still. What time? What time? Because we will thrive anywhere you put us. Yeah, shout outs. If you guys have not seen Sinners, go see it. If you've been hearing about it and you ain't seen it, it's because it's really that movie. It is the best movie of all times. I wanted to have a YouTube video about it because it goes into about like the music industry and how the black people's culture has been appropriated, and it's so good, y'all. It is so good. In that one scene when he's playing the blues and then his ancestors in the future come, and I got the chills. I was like, wow, this is an amazing movie. This is fantastic. So make sure you guys check it out in theaters. It is. I think I may want to see it tonight. Every day since I've seen it, I've been contemplating if I should go see it again. I'm like, oh, should I go see Sinners tonight again? Oh my God. They need to just have it running all the time, forever and ever. just we just got Sinners playing at the movie theater forever, for life. In LA. That would be tight. Just to know. Anyways. I'm trying to finish my beat. Say, you better finish, Nova. They wanted to drop a month ago. Well, I mean, what's going on? Like, what are the steps that you need to take to make sure it gets put out? You know, have some grace. It's okay to, you know, take your time, but also, what are the steps? What are the last things that you need to do to make sure you're good? So, yeah, drop it in the comments. So, it was a Scott Storch NPC pack sent. That's what's up. I haven't checked out damn, you got his name next, Scott Storch pack yet. I'm sure it's phenomenal. Full of fantastic melodies. I can see him now with his joint in his hand and his glasses. Said, hey Sarah, I've been a fan of yours since the MPK3 and SP. Hey, that's what's up, Blue. I appreciate you. Those are handmade. Nice, healthier way of living. You mean Tatsu Ramen? Yes. You see, I've seen some people see Sinners. I need to see it. Yeah, yeah, you have to see Sinners. You have to go see it tonight, y'all. Movie night. Don't go see it in the house. Go see it at the movie theater. It is amazing. I think I will probably see it again this weekend. Why not? So I would like to grab some samples off of the Sinners soundtrack and see what I can do with it. Hey, like, I'm thinking about every day I've been thinking about picking up an acoustic guitar. I just keep telling myself I don't need to be buying no more new gear. But I'm sure I'm gonna manifest it at some point, so. But I love that they're playing, you know, they're playing the blues. I love the soundtrack. It's different, you know, because it's based off the time period and all that stuff, so. Okay, let's listen to what we got here. Got a white refrigerator. Have you ever had a white refrigerator in your life, y'all? Don't worry about it. It's okay. I got a white refrigerator. I don't care what Nene League say about white refrigerators. I don't live in the ghetto. I feel like the ghetto. Like, you got a white refrigerator. But best believe the white refrigerator is going to be updated soon. It's going to be stainless steel. Stainless steel going to be the new white refrigerator at some point. All right, this next song, Cold Burrito. I think I was eating a cold burrito that day, you know. Whatever, you know. Cold burritos taste better the next day, right? While that's doing that, you know, this is the process. I know I'm gonna keep going, you know. In the meantime, let me check how many entries we have so far for the giveaway. Who wants to win this space replicator and the Ray? Make sure that you sign up now. The link is in the description. Let's see. Oops. Actually, that's done now, so that's done. Wait, why is there a delay on here? Who put the delay on here? Oh, maybe. Oh, okay. Never mind. That was the synth track. Okay, cool. Sounds great. Fantastic. Give me 14 of them. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to export one more and then make sure you guys have your entries in for the giveaway as soon as possible. All you need to do is sign up, put your information in. It basically signs you up for the No Quantize newsletter. But you could be a winner of this microphone that I currently am using. It sounds fantastic based off what I'm listening to. Like, hold on, I'm right here. I'm right over here. Look at this shit, it's crazy. Y'all don't know, this is very exciting for me. Maybe you do know. Let's see. Export this last song. I'll do the rest on my own terms, so I don't bore y'all with the likeness of mastering, but at least you get the flow of what it looks like to export the songs. And basically I'll share with you once I'm done with this song how I would upload it to DistroKid. And this one's called Pina Colada. Hold on, how do you do the thing? So let's say if I go back over here to DistroKid, I can pick 26 songs. The song has not been previously released. I can choose a release day. I think I want to go with June the 6th. And ask me what time I want to release it. I'll release it at midnight. Let's see. So yeah, I can choose what time I want to have it. I'm gonna have it released at 9 p.m. or 12 o'clock in the morning, New York City time. Pre-order. Yes, you can. Hell yeah, you can pre-order. Hell yeah. We're gonna choose the highest, because there's a lot of songs I make. This is hip hop. This is secondary genre. I don't know. I don't think there's a secondary genre. Alternative, electronic. We'll just leave it to hip hop. Keep it simple. This is optional. This is where I put the artwork. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. I'll resize it. I have to go by these metrics here, so I'm back to Photoshop and change it. I'll call it microwave beats. Volume 2, we're there, you guys. So the cool thing that what I want to do before I even finish up this whole process is share with you guys that there's this method called, well, basically you want to be able to actually document every single song that you create and that you release. So there is a document called a Schedule A, or it could be called whatever you want. It basically, it has your song's name and every detail about the song, whether it's who recorded it, who played, what samples are in it, where the samples are from, who to contact the people that made the sample, where you recorded it, if it was a recording studio, the location, if you saw, who wrote the lyrics, the percentages, all this information is in a document. So when you upload music to places like DistroKid, or your performance rights organization, you have it documented. So you're not kind of scrambling trying to get this. So my job tonight actually is to fill out the form. So, and what I'm going to do for y'all is I'm going to make a template for y'all to have. I'm going to put on no Quantize, because this is very important to stay organized. And I learned this because when I submitted my album last year for Grammy consideration, they asked for all of that information. They want to know all the information. They want to know who samples are in there, who played the bass, where you recorded it, all this information, because essentially they want to make sure everyone gets credit. So you want to make sure you have this organized up front and not afterwards. Let's not make music and then it's dope and then later on, oh, so and so, I didn't give credit to them. So I'm gonna do that tonight. But just to show you what I would do right afterwards, because the reason why I thought about this is because I want to be able to document the ISRC code, which is basically the code that is basically attached to the song. So if I ever wanted to delete the song from DistroKid and maybe upload it to another streaming, let's say I get signed to Sony tomorrow and I get a record deal, and I can remove my music from DistroKid but keep the ISRC code, which is a number that basically keeps track of the streams. It keeps track of the data of that song. So if it does get removed from streaming platforms and then I re-upload it, I can attach the track to this code, and then the streaming numbers will still be there. So you want to keep track of that stuff, So that's what I want to do tonight. And of course, if I've never uploaded this song to streaming platforms, there's no code yet. So once I do upload it and I hit submit, it creates a code for each individual song. It creates a code for the album. I want to put that in a document, and I encourage you to do so. So I'm going to create a template. As I'm doing this tonight, I'll consider creating a document for everyone to have access to if you want to do this for yourself as well. So, but very easy. I come here, I put in the song, and I put the title, whether or not it features any other artists, if it's a radio or radio version, if it's a spatial audio, or if it's a cover. I can enter the songwriter's name, so I will write my name down, or whoever also is included in writing the song. If I had a collaboration, if there's any explicit lyrics, if this is instrumental, if this is radio edit. It even asks you where you want it to start on Spotify. I'm sorry, on TikTok. Like if you want the song to start at a certain place. So yeah, this is what I'd be filling out. It's something that I think we just need to do when we finish making beats. So shout outs to Nova. Hopefully this is just where Nova's at in the process. We just got to fill it out, and it's just refreshing once you're done. And and also upload to like other places outside of streaming platforms. Just Bandcamp is a great place as well. But it does ask for the same information. So it'll ask, do you already have an ISRC code? So if you have it documented, you can easily put it in that system. So it all aligns. So but that's what I'll be doing tonight. So yeah, I have some homework to continue to export these songs. Got 10. Let's hear a little. Yeah, they sound really good. They sound great. My goal is to make really good, smooth songs for you to vibe out to. It's not too in your face. At first, some of the songs were just too loud, or the bass was too bassy, or the drums were too drumming. You know what I'm saying? But they all sound consistent, and it's not like too much. So I'm very grateful for the way it's sounding so far. So I'm gonna finish that, and then let me look at who we had entered for this giveaway. Just see. Let me just see. Let me just see. Refresh. Get your entries in. Refresh this up real quick. Probably got 40 people in the chat, but only 20 people responded. So y'all don't want y'all don't want free stuff. Y'all don't want this. Y'all don't want a microphone and some free software. Go ahead and sign it. I'll give y'all 2 more minutes, and then I'll do a little random pick. I'm gonna do. Let's see. I'm gonna go to ChatGTP. Say it. I'm gonna ask it there. Make sure you guys, so like I said, there's a giveaway going on right now. Before I make the decision, let me give you guys a little refresher. Got the Space Replicator. Different spaces you can listen to your music in right on your computer. Shout out to LEWITT for giving us the opportunity to check it out today. Giving us the opportunity to share with someone else here. So I'm not just the only one. I love it. This is the best experiences when I'm able to share with somebody else and get you guys feedback on how you like it. So we have 1 space replicator we're gonna give to somebody here in the live stream, and then we also have 1 Ray Autofocus microphone. This is honestly one of the best microphones. Like, do y'all hear? Like, I'm right over here. Usually it's, you know, I have to be really close. This is really dope. I'm really excited about this microphone. I think I want to make a whole video on it. I probably will at some point. So, and if you are a streamer, you're a content creator, you are a vocalist, you need a microphone, make sure you sign up. The link. How's that sound? So make sure you sign up. Give you guys a couple more minutes to sign up, and I'm going to do a random draw, and we'll see what it says. Oh my god, I'm excited. Oh, you're welcome. I hope the template would be nice for you. I appreciate the feedback, because if it's something you're interested in, I will definitely do it. It's something that's been on my mind, something that I use, and that's why I make things for no Quantize. Speaking of resources, and I'll share this, I'll be talking about this way more next week. But this month, outside of this giveaway, there's another giveaway or a challenge. It's called the Major Scales Challenge. So if you go to noquantize.com, where you can get all your resources, master classes, sound packs, merchandise, check out some music, some videos. But essentially, down here under ebooks and templates, I have a major scale finger pattern for piano. So this is the most important skill that you need as a producer or a songwriter. If you do not know your scales, you're making everything harder for yourself. And when I learned this, it's a game changer. I was able to make music a lot faster. I know what I'm talking about when I'm making music. I know how to translate it with other musicians. I feel more comfortable, confident. I make a lot of money knowing the skill. And I wanted to make a resource for both your left and right hand. So essentially, if you need to practice your scales every day. Once you master the major scale, you automatically know the minor scale because it's relative. So essentially this guide is a wallpaper for your desktop or your iPad. I also created versions for your iPhone or your Android, whatever device you like to use. And I have it to where it's the left and the right hand, and it goes through each key of the major scale and it gives you the positioning. So for an example, this is the D major scale. For the right hand, it tells you which finger is which number and where you're supposed to put it on the keys when you're playing. The challenge this month is to grab this digital pack, practice for the next month every day for at least 10 to 15 minutes on your own terms. You can tag me to show me that you've been practicing. Show me your progress. Even if it sucks, I want to see that you're practicing. And I will give you, or one person, a signed Microwave Beats Volume 1 vinyl, poster, and sticker. I will announce it June the 6th on the live stream. This will be the release date for volume 2 as well. We're gonna do a listening party, but I do want to give away a vinyl. So make sure that you guys, all you gotta do is download this pack and automatically know who's signed up, and I'll be able to see who's practicing if you tag me, and then I'll choose one person to get a signed vinyl Microwave Beats Volume 1. So that's what that is. So it challenges you to gain a new skill, but also this skill is priceless. You can make so much money knowing your skills. Like, I've seen people in bands literally not know anyone's song. An artist will come up, the artist will play the song for them on this, like, on their headphones, or they'll just tell them what the key of the song is, and they'll start playing the song. Because there's once you know the math of music, it's really just 7 notes. It's just like, or 12 notes and 12 keys, and once you master them, it's like, oh, it's in this. Telling y'all, game changer. And yeah, it's a requirement for me. If I'm working with you, you gotta know your skills, bro. You gotta know your skills. So but yeah, make sure you guys check that out. We'll talk about it more throughout the month. I'm dropping a video soon about the importance of this, so make sure y'all subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell. I'm gonna be talking about that a little bit more throughout the month. But yeah, I challenge you to learn your scales and just practice using whole notes, half notes, quarter notes, and then triplets using a very slow BPM. So all right, let's get into it. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh this, see what we got. We got 28 entries. Boom, 29 entries. Let's get it. We got a lot of people in the house from all around the world. Thank you so much. Someone just said USA. You're not. We need the town, honey. I need to know where you're at. All right. Anyways, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and y'all go ahead and get the entries in. I'm about to choose, and I'm gonna tell the people at LEWITT, go ahead and hook them up. All right, so let's see. We got 1 through. Okay, we got 28 entries. Okay, let's see. Oh man. All right. my eyes. I'm picking y'all. I'm just trying to see. Let's see. Lucy, I need you to look relaxed now. All right, so okay, all right. I'm gonna highlight. Okay. All right. I'm so sorry about the delay. So I did a random. This is very random, non-biased. So the person, the winner of the microphone, the Ray. Let's go ahead and go the LEWITT RAY mic. I don't know how to say your name. Kevrick James. Congratulations. Is it Kevrick James? Are you here in the chats? Is it Kevrick? KEVRAWK James? Congratulations. You are now an owner or potential or future owner of the Ray, the focus. Drum roll. Shout outs to Kevrick James. Show some love, y'all. Show some love. All right, so the lovely winner of the Space Replica, Kevrock. Okay, Kevrock. Congratulations, you got it. How do you feel? How do you feel? Did you win something today? You won something today. You're welcome. You're more than welcome. I hope you enjoy this microphone. What do you do? Are you a content creator? Are you what you up to? What you gonna do with the microphone? Oh, you're working. Hey, you be working some more. Your day just got better, honey. I feel like a radio. Your day just got better. You just won tickets to see the Ray. Yes. We're happy for you. Shout outs to you. Okay, so I'm gonna announce the next winner. Like I said, this is random. Very random. But we got Aaron Moore. Shout outs to Aaron Moore. They just won the Space Replicator. Am I saying it right? I hope I'm saying it right. Shout outs to Aaron Moore. We got Kev Rock. They're from Los Angeles, California. And you just got yourself a new microphone. It's on the. I'm gonna let them know. And then Aaron, you just got yourself Space Replicator, which is the amazing new software that we just tested out today. You're gonna be able to finish and master those beats and do the test at home. Are you here in the chat? Oh, that's you? That's you? Did you win today? Is this you said it, didn't you come to the chat the first time? Didn't you say that? Didn't you say that earlier? Tell your homies, Sarah did it. God did it too, but I was hanging out and I was like, look, let me come on. Yes. Congratulations. Do a little dance. Do a little twerkity twerk. At workity work. Hey, love to make people's days. Shout outs to LEWITT because they offer this opportunity. I love it. I'm actually really enjoying what they offer, and very grateful for the opportunity to test it out with you guys and do it here. I hope you guys love the Space Replicator demo. I enjoyed it. I love it. I will be using it from now on. I think it's definitely a step in my mastering process. And I'm excited for Aaron to check it out. So, Kev Rock said I got a single coming out soon. Be on the lookout under Tractor One. Tractor One. Thanks again, Sarah. And hey, of course, we love to see it and hear. We're finishing music, we're releasing music, we're supporting you. Make sure that you know, it's good love here. You know, I love it. Despite all the negativity in the world, there's good things happening. The people are winning. You know, people are still working. People got money. We're doing good. You know, it's on the up and up. You know what I'm saying? Right, Lucy? Right. Alright, y'all. That being said, because my mind always wants to create new stuff, I can't. I'm just gonna just hang out here. If you wanna hang out with me, finish this. I'll probably will just be exporting this. Just hang out with me. But yeah, I'll be telling the people at LEWITT this evening about the winners, and I'm really grateful that you guys are able to hang out and check this out. And yeah, this is the boring part of making the music. Is the exporting, the mastering, but it's necessary. You know, I hope this encourages you to finish what you started. Sometimes it's the boring stuff that matters, like doing your scales, learning how to mix and master. Sometimes we're waiting for someone to mix our stuff. I'm waiting for him to mix my beat. He's been mastering my beat for 6 months. I don't know why. Yeah, it shouldn't take that long. I gave it to my cousin. He said he'll master it for me when he can. Look at this. Look at that. That's all wrong. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Welcome to my. This is what I gotta do. Make sure this indicator's right here. Oh. What's the matter? Did you knock the camera down? Knock it down and shit. What are you doing? Come over here knocking shit down, honey. Girl, if you don't, girl. She just trying to come attack me. Okay. All right. I'm on the next one. You're on the next one. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Definitely got more questions about the boring stuff because I'm at that part of my process. Yeah, you can ask me anything. That's what I'm here for. Y'all got questions? You need some inspiration? Something on your mind? You want to get off your chest? Yeah, this is the part. It's always fun to like turn the MPC on the couch and start making new beats, and I always do that, and then I'm like, damn, I got like 12 of these beats that I've been doing this and I never finish them, right? And so I've had to stop myself from making new music so I can finish what I started. So it's important to do that. It's important to have constant releases. Don't let it sit there, y'all. My dog always want to sleep with my bad arm, you know. Next song is called Mixing Bowl. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay, up. 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 Go to your bed. Lay down. All right, so let's see. Got my popcorn, y'all. Y'all got your snacks. You got your snacks. We'll continue. We'll knock this out together. I'm excited that this is done, y'all. It's nice to finish stuff. Like, oh my God, I'm finally at the finish line. This is literally like a marathon because it's like 26 beats. How many miles in a marathon? Like 26, 24, or something like that. Ah, it feels like that, you know. This song is called Tofu Hibachi. Benihana's. I'm going to leave the office early so I can go to the Patreon chat Wednesday. Hey, that's what's up. I'm excited for you to come through so I can get an update of what's going on with you. If anybody else wants to pull through, we got next Wednesday. We got a video chat, group chat, accountability chat on the Patreon. Make sure you pull through or pull up. Have I heard the Donda 2 album? I have not. I am not really interested in listening to Kanye West right now, as you may understand. I think now that I understand, I think what he's doing, I think Kanye West is trying to play the psychotic game where, so this is the thing, what I've noticed. I'm no expert on what's going on in Hollywood, but it seems like a lot of people are retiring or very quiet or acting extremely crazy. With Kanye West, I feel like the reason why he's doing some outlandish, outrageous stuff is to plead that he's probably insane or something like that, depending on what information may come out next week, because the Diddy trial thing drops next week. And I think he's suing his dentist for allegedly for like having bad practice. And you know, he had those metal things in his mouth. And ever since then, he's been going off the charts. Or he could be planning that he's doing that. I don't know. But it's just too much. It's not about the music anymore. It's about controversy, about, you know, he's been saying negative things about people's kids and his own kids and stuff. I'm like, bro, you're making my dad look good, bro. Chill out. This is too much, bro. You need to relax. So I can't really listen to his music. I'm good. Maybe he'll get his teeth fixed. That may help him Because having your teeth messed up is not a good feeling at all. At all. This song is called Bacon, Egg, and Cheese. Nice. 13 done. 13 more. We're almost there. But have you listened to the Down to 2 album, A Major Keys? Man. This one's called Disposal Grind. Whew. So I can't stand Uncle Kanye. Yeah, I'm good on him right now. It's just very interesting the time we're in with celebrities, and we're just like seeing people's like careers after, you know, long periods of time. I remember when Kanye West's rap career started, when he had Through the Wire, and I literally remember as a kid thinking, I hope this isn't a gimmick, because I remember he was in that car accident and he was just so, that was his like identity. He was like, I got in a car accident and my mouth is wired shut, and now I'm rapping through the wire. I'm like, I hope this gimmick, because you know 50 Cent had the he got shot 9 times gimmick. Okay, every rapper has a thing right now. And it was nice to see him progress and grow and develop into a really dope producer and artist. But there's a point, I think maybe you guys feel this way, but there's definitely a point when I stopped listening to him. And I think that goes for a lot of artists that may have liked them for a while, and then I'm like, I stopped listening to their music during this album. Like Drake. I used to love Drake. But then I think after like Take Care, or I think when Views came out, that's when I was like, I'm good. I'm good. And then with Kanye, I think Pablo was the last album I listened to. I was just like, I'm good. Dark Fantasy was peak Kanye. And then it was like downhill from that. He didn't really he didn't concentrate on the albums like he used to. I don't know what's going on. I bet they're not bad at all. He's still a great musician, you know. Great producer. You just need to shut up. Sometimes, you know, he need like a black woman around him or something. Every black man needs a black woman around him to be like, you know? Where's his aunties? Where's Yolanda at? Where is Yolanda at? Where's she been at? She probably been healing and resting. Call a thing a thing. Now this song is called Cartoons and Cereal. Yeah, you're done with Snoop Dogg and 50 Cent too. Yeah, I understand. Snoop Dogg had to delete all his stuff from my phone. Like, damn, Snoop Dogg, I can't even listen to you anymore. When you want to mix and master our beats, so we could learn something. Well, I don't do anybody's stuff. You do it for yourself. You learn through me, so you can do it yourself. You get inspired. Yeah, I don't do other people's stuff. Obviously, I don't have much time doing it for myself. I was like, if I can make an extra 24 hours so I can do y'all stuff. But you know, that's not how it works out here. I got my own stuff to work on. Not in that stage of mixing and mastering other people's stuff. I'm not an engineer or a music producer and an artist that happens to do everything on my own. If I you know, do this live stream so I can share with you my process, and you know, it's really not rocket science. All this stuff that I'm doing is not hard at all. It just takes some time. It's really, I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plugins to master 26 songs. And it's the same exact chain that I used on the last album. I just saved it, put it in this project so it can sound consistent. I can't do that for you. You would have to create your own sound and what you want your project to sound like. Isn't that interesting when you get other people to mix and master? They're curating what your sound is like. Some people are okay with allowing just anybody to mix and master their stuff. It's like, okay, well, don't you know you could probably choose to make it sound a certain way? And I think that's what makes certain producers sound really dope. Like Kaytranada's music, the way everything is just clear, bass be bassing, consistency. Now I don't know if he does it himself or he has the same person, but 10 out of 10. He has a certain sound sonically. But yeah, I would definitely create your own master chain for your projects, and you know, go to school, go learn how to actually be around people that have experience. And because sometimes being online it's not gonna cook it. You need to talk to a real person in person. What's up to you? You know, everyone's learning is different. ET said, "Are you going to fit how many songs on a vinyl?" There's no vinyl for this project. Like I stated before, I'm not going to release vinyl on this project. and unless somebody wants to purchase all of volume 1 so I can have the funding to do it. But if I pay out of pocket to get the vinyl, I would have to charge y'all a lot of money for the vinyl. So like I stated before on a previous live stream, gotta make decisions that make sense. And I just want to release the music. I don't want to go through that right now. So if it makes sense later on, if it makes sense for me to print out the vinyl, and either I would have to bite the bullet and lose profit, or I would have to charge y'all a lot of money for the vinyl. And I think it would make more sense if I would actually sell out of the volume 1 before I would actually order a new batch. So yeah. Transparency. Yeah, that's what's going on with the economy, y'all. They're charging a lot for things, and then you have to pay for it more. The customer ends up having pay. That's what's going on. I don't know what's going on in Canada, but in America, it's terrible. Let me give you a reality check. We are under an administration that has just placed tariffs on every single everything. Everything is way more than it was a year ago. And the people that have to pay for it is either the small businesses are getting hit, and then the customer has to pay for it at the end of the day. And then customers are less likely to purchase things because everything is more expensive. This year looks different from last year because it's literally, we don't even know what's going to happen in the next month or two, because they're talking about how the docks or the storage, there's no things coming in. Like they're protesting. Like other countries aren't sending stuff in here. This is like within the next couple of weeks, we're not gonna have stuff on the shelves. So that's what's going on. Like real, and we don't know if they're bluffing or if it's gonna be like legit. But it's a terrible idea because obviously, like, people are literally getting, like, they're ordering things. So this is an example I saw. Somebody had ordered, let's say, a dress from London. Even though they ordered it from London, let's say it's a dress. The dress was made in China, but the item was shipped from London to America. The customer, they pay for the dress online. Let's say they paid $50 for the dress. The dress is coming from LondonDress.com, but the original dress was made in China. They order from the London website. It's getting shipped from London, but the product was made in China. The lady paid $50 already online. When when the item is shipped over here to America, and she gets a notification from DLH or whatever it's called or whoever, she has to pay an extra fee. And it's 125% on top of what she already paid. That's what's going on. This is a reality check for people that are not in America. I know that son is in Canada, ET's in Canada, we got Nigeria in the house. Here in America, it's getting real. So I had to stock up on a lot of stuff that I know that's imported. So things like, I still need to go get some like rice and like some ginger and like spices, because these things they're not made here. We don't have rice farms out here, honey. Look. Oil, there's some olive oil in America, but I'm sure that's gonna just go up because there's more demand. There's more people need more. People are still gonna be cooking, so that's what's going on. So this is the thing. So like, and I'll share it again to make this be transparent, because this is the life of a business person. As a producer, you're a business, or an artist, you're a business. When you you know, when I shared with you guys, if I wanted to buy 100 records, it's $22,000, $2,200 up front for me to pay for 100. So that's $22 per album. That doesn't include the box that I'm shipping it to you guys. The box is $3. So that's $25 already. So if I wanted to make a profit, just $1, I would have to charge y'all 20, at least 26, but that's not everything. That's not the sticker. That's not the artwork. The artwork expense. Just like the artwork that I showed y'all, the artwork, that's just one piece. That costs a significant amount of money, which is well worth it because I'm using a real artist. They're able to do exactly what I need. But if I wanted to get the back part of the vinyl, like, because there's a back part of the vinyl, like that's literally the same price. So double that, and then there's certain parameters of what the vinyl looks like. Or if I get a cassette, you know how like when you open up a CD, there's the pamphlet, the booklet, all those things. Each piece of that I have to pay an artist to do. So it's not just the vinyl. It's the vinyl, it's the shipping, the shipping and handling the tape, the artwork. So ultimately, per vinyl, if I broke it down to literally how much I would pay up front, it would probably be, where's my phone at? I'm gonna do it. Transparent, right? Transparency. Let's see. Do that. And then let's say 30 times 10, 30. 10 plus 10 is 300 plus 300. So automatically up front, I would have to pay $4,100 for 100 vinyl, technically. So I'm paying $41 per vinyl. So that if I wanted to actually get the money back, I would really have to like charge y'all a lot of money. It don't make any sense. And there's no guarantee that nobody would buy it. Not necessarily nobody, but I would sell out or get the profit like fully. So when you're a business, you have to every year pay your taxes, and in order to pay your taxes, you have to have a profit and loss statement that explains how much money you've earned, how much money you've spent on your business, and it'll give you a calculation of what's left. And now it's as a business, you can spend stuff, and it can write off as a write off, so you can essentially tell basically you won't have to pay nearly as much in taxes if you are not really earning that much. Because what can you pay on taxes if you don't have the money to pay taxes, right? But let's say you do want to actually have some income because you do want to pay bills, you want to have certain goals, and that's my goal. My goal is to reach a certain place. I don't want to just avoid some people want to have zero income so they don't have to pay taxes. I'm not trying to be there at all. My goal is to actually have a corporation. In order for me to have a corporation, I have to pay myself a salary. And in order for me to have a salary, I have to make sure I have a certain amount of income for my business. So if I'm spending a lot of money and on all the money that I'm receiving, then it's really hard for me to pay myself. This is where the decision is: should I go ahead and pay $40-something $100 for? I'm like, we'll wait. We can wait. There's not a no. I'm just saying not today. So, and to answer your question about will 26 songs be on the vinyl? Yes. it's not necessarily how many songs are on a vinyl. It's a matter of how long the album is. So this album, I think, is maybe 30. I wrote it down somewhere. I wrote it down. Where is it at? Yeah, I wrote it here. I don't know why it's not showing me. But yeah, it's about 38 minutes long. And I think it tells you how long side one can it gives you the options of how long you want side A and side B to be. And there is minimums. Like I think depending on if you get a 12-inch record, it has to have at least 20 minutes or certain, I don't know, 15, 10, I don't know, on each side, right? So this project, I would just split it in half. I would put 12 songs potentially on each song, on each side. And also depends on the length. So that's how that would work. So now the thing is, like I said, if things change, if I have the opportunity of changing my mind, I can look for another person that releases vinyl. This isn't just a no. This is like I need to go do some more research, and consider other options before I just settle on just one place. There's other places that do vinyl. And this is the thing with being in this situation with the tariffs. It really does have you looking for American companies to do things. You're just like, okay. Because, I mean, the reason why I even went out to do Diggers Factories because there wasn't a place in America. But I was told there's something here, but it is a different experience. So I have to find out. We'll see. We don't want no problems, right? We don't want to order vinyl and never comes. You know? And that's happened before. So anyways, y'all just keep, wishing us the best, but honestly, I have nothing but faith. I do believe everything's gonna be great. I do believe that if it's not solid, which this system isn't, it's going to crumble. So if it needs to crumble, it probably will. Just stock up, get what you need, get your things taken care of. So if something happens, because did y'all not hear what happened in Europe? The power was off in Europe on Monday. My mom told me she didn't know about it. I'm like, so they're not telling people. They're not telling Americans that the power was off in Europe. And it wasn't just, it was like countries. Spain, Portugal, the UK. Like the artist that I was working with told me his power was out on Monday. It's like, yo, I hope y'all are ready for when the power's out. It's crazy, y'all. She's scared crash. It's a game. Just be prepared. How do I know when I get it right? What do you mean get what right? Get what right? When you get life right? As a machine user myself, do you recommend using Ableton or Adobe for sequencing mixing? Pretty sure I don't do that in machine. As a machine user, what you could do, you can export your there's ways of using machine in Ableton. Machine is a software plugin. So you can use it as a VST in Ableton. I don't like to use that way. Or you can just pull up machine and drag your audio to Ableton and finish it that way. That's some people love that option, so you can, you can arrange it and manipulate the audio and all that stuff. So, it's really up to you. I know I'm not sure what Adobe thing that you're talking about. I know there's Audition. I use Adobe Audition for sound packs, which is really helpful, but Ableton Live is pretty dope. So Nova said it's crazy out here. Everything's something different every day. It's an episode of SNL. It's like, it's kind of sad too, because like we're watching some people's mental health just deteriorate, and it's just like, how is this person able to make decisions? No one's doing anything. We're just allowing stuff to happen. And it's just like, damn, they ain't got their shit together. They ain't, these old people ain't got their shit together. Get our stuff together, y'all. Take care of ourselves, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, people are getting charged like crazy for taxes, import fees when shopping in Detroit and come back into Canada. Really, that's crazy. Man, that's fucked up. That's messed up. I mean, that's messed up. That's like the funnest part when you can go shopping somewhere and you get the little taxes. That's crazy. Like, cause you know, in America, each state has different sales taxes, and there's like Delaware that doesn't have sales taxes. Some people during like school time will go to a different state to go buy clothes or get like electronics, like computers, because taxes are crazy. And if you make the decision to drive somewhere and go buy it there, you should be able to just buy it and go back home. But they're trying to get our money each and every single way, y'all. So I'm fully aware of it. I'm not oblivious to people's circumstances. You know, so there's still my vinyl available, noquantize.com. And I will continue to allow myself to do things that are fun like that. But I also want to be conscious of my goals and also other people's circumstances. My goal this year is to really help people. You know, of course, I'm releasing music and I'm promoting my music, but it's more about like, how can I serve you guys? There's a lot of people that already purchased devices, and that's why I'll make the master classes, because you'll get excited about watching me do all this stuff. Even doing this in Ableton, I'm going to do something like a master class in Ableton, because I know how important it is for y'all to master this too. So like, just having resources and providing for y'all in that way has been very helpful for me and for y'all as well. So it's that's never gonna stop. I think everyone's always gonna need some support. There's always gonna be someone new that's gonna want to make beats and figure out how to use what they have. So that's kind of my focus this year. And you know, I was very grateful to be able to release a vinyl, and that was my goal, is to get my music on vinyl. And it took years, and I finally was able to do it. And you guys helped me out. And that was just that was my biggest goal. And to continue would be a luxury. So and I understand that. So it's not like a necessity, and I know a lot of people don't choose to even listen to vinyl as their first means of listening to music. But it's a luxury to have a vinyl record player and to listen to vinyls and stuff like that. So it'll continue, but it'll continue at a pace where I'm not gonna break the bank, but I'll still release Microwave Beats Volume 2, and we'll see how it goes. If there's a demand and there's like an opportunity for me to do the vinyl, and it makes sense, and I have the opportunity, I'll do it for sure. So, but I will still release it and still be making dope music, and you know, we have the opportunity of releasing on streaming platforms, and I'm also probably I'm gonna sit back and think about it tonight. I'm going to probably release this first as a digital download and not on streaming services, because we all know streaming services is just kind of like pennies, literally pennies. So I think I'll release this on my Patreon first. So as soon as this is done, I'll have this on my Patreon. Patreon's going to have access to it, support me if they want to grab the entire album, you know, so you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, girl. This song number 20. We're at 20 now. It's called Junk Drawer. Everyone has a junk drawer in their kitchen that's unorganized. It has batteries, lighters, tools, all mixed up. Some ketchup packets, some soy sauce, some duck sauce, some ties, some pins, some quarters, some pennies. Everyone got a junk drawer. You know what I'm saying? This one's called Preheat. Microwavable. I'm sure. Cool. Almost done. I'm almost done. I just been wanting to be done with this. I'm excited for the next thing. I know how to make my own potato salad. Why do you call it potato salad? Okay, I gotta get this accurate. But one thing that I've noticed about all the chaos that's happening is that there is a renaissance happening with the music, especially with black music. Every single month this year, I feel like the black artist has been showing out. From like Beyonce to Doechii to Kendrick Lamar, just really kind of pushing a button and showcasing not just their music, but sharing a message, and I love it. I saw clips from Beyonce's tour. It looks fantastic, very artistic. I love that I've just been seeing her growth for a long time. So it's really dope to see how committed she is to giving people a really good experience. I saw clips of her from last night and how she had some malfunctions, which some of them was very dangerous. So I think she has this little robot arms that she does this dance like mirrors, and they didn't mark where she should stand, so she could have gotten hit, and it would have been a terrible experience to watch. But I could see that she's very committed. The thing is, like, being someone that I can only imagine working for Beyonce, because I think she's got more than 40 songs on this tour, and she's changing them mid show. Just imagine, like, you got 40 songs, a choreography that you know hands down, and then she changes like 4 or 5 songs that are scattered in between, and then things don't work out. You're just like, oh, maybe if you stop changing them. But that's the drive and determination artists need to have. It's just being so overly committed to making sure that your show is really dope. Like, cause she don't need to be on tour. She don't need to do anything. She could just be at home chilling right now. But she's really pushing the button for like black arts. And even with like the movie Sinners, Ryan Coogler, he having the biggest movie of the year. Not just for being a black person, but just overall, just like being the #1 movie. So good, I want to go see it again. I've never really felt like that about movies. Usually I'm like, I'm ready to leave. I was trying to figure out when the movie was gonna end. I was like, the credits are crediting, but the movie's still going. When do we leave? When's the cue to bounce? But I'm still here. Yeah, lower your taxable income. Yeah, I bought the oh wait. Oh man, Robert. For some reason, I thought Dadson said that he bought the. I was getting excited. I need Dadson to get the NPC. I saw you got the push. How you like to push that, son? If you still in here. Robert said I bought the NPC X special edition because I feared tariffs would keep me from it in the future. Same for a few other lesser price items. Yeah, I mean, I feel you on that because I'm just thinking of like what brands are going through if because because this is the thing. They said that electronics weren't going to be affected by the tariffs. So that should be fine. I think we should be fine, but people are still speculating that it's going to be bad. I'm just like, well, what is it? I got the notification that we're not going to get hit by tariffs. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's always good to if you have the ability to get what you need, just get it. I went to the mall, got me some shirts and some essential things that I know that I normally like to get. I was gonna get it anyways. Might as well get it now. So I'm not worried about it because they're talking about how things won't be in stock or I don't know. We all know that a lot of it's fear mongering, but it sucks. It sucks to keep going back and forth with like whether or not the ports are gonna be going on strike this year. Oh, they're on strike. They're not getting paid enough. Remember that? And now people are like, the ports are empty. No one's bringing stuff in. Like, that's on top of us being told that everything's gonna cost more. So we're just like, well, will we even have things to buy? I'm just like, what's going on? They're really trying to collapse the economy. There's no way we can automatically start growing rice or avocados or bananas and you know what I'm saying? Make it make sense. I appreciate the maple syrup from Canada. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they appreciate the cotton from North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I heard it ain't no food on shelves, but I see food on the shelves exactly. Well, I mean, this is the thing. They're saying that it's going to happen because it's a flow. It's not like an instant thing. If so, for an example, I live by the water. I live by the ocean, so I see a lot of the ships that come from overseas. Sometimes they'll just be hanging out there, and you're just because there has been times where there was a time where they weren't allowed to dock. There was a time where there was just a bunch of boats out there, and they're just waiting out there, and then a lot of the stuff got spoiled, and it was a thing. And I think people are that living by ports are noticing a difference in like things coming in. There's just not a lot of activity. They're looking at the maps of like the ports in different countries, like in China or wherever, and they're more active. Where over here they're not active. So it takes time for those things to show up on the shelves. Like it could take 2 weeks to a month for that to even show up. And the thing how we consume stuff, you won't notice until all of a sudden there's just only one tissue paper left, and then there's no more. All of a sudden it's just they're gone. Like they're just boom. Just kind of like when the tissue paper thing happened with COVID. Even though tissue paper is made in America, people will. It's an example of like how things can just be gone. but it's not instant, y'all. So that's why it's like, you think it's not happening now, like, go ahead and get what you need, especially if it's things that you know you use all the time. If you can't, go ahead and take care of it, because it's not gonna get cheaper, especially out here. So if you got a Costco's membership, do what you need to do. But you know, if things do work out, things don't go crazy, you're good. You're Gucci. What's up, Soundmind Gaming Network? Appreciate the love. I installed bidgets, so I won't have to use much toilet paper. Oh, okay. I gotta look into that. Yeah, drop in the comments what y'all been doing to save money. What y'all been doing to do, what's the behavior that you changed recently to, because that's something I definitely use a lot of paper towels, and I'm like, man, I'm the paper towel queen in my house. I'm gonna rip the hell out of that paper towel. I need to stop. You know what I'm saying? Need to use a reusable one. So what I've been doing, I'm a big, I drink a lot of milk in like my tea in the morning. So I've been making my own almond milk and nut milk. That's been saving a lot of money for me, because I used to buy the one that has limited ingredients, but it's very expensive, like $8 per little thing. And now I save so much money, making my own nut milk. I make my own pico de gallo, have a food processor. I don't know, what else do I do? I was thinking about getting one of those lights that turn on when you walk in the house, or when you walk around in the house, instead of just using the lights switches and electricity. So when I go in the kitchen, it automatically turns on, and I don't use the light switch and all that, you know, just little stuff like that, you know. 1 gallon of ice cream was $8.50. You make your own jelly and peanut butter. That's a great idea. My grandma used to make preserves. I never got that lesson in how to make preserves. Definitely wouldn't mind though. So no problem. Thank you for the love on the weird West Coast. I like beat I posted on Discord. Hey, that's what's up. You keep doing what you keep doing, man. Keep making beats, and you know, get those ideas out. We did it, y'all. I got my 26 beats here. Let's just gracefully go through some of them. We did it. Microwave Beats Volume 2 is done. There's the artwork. We got 26 beats. I'm gonna celebrate, but I don't know. What should I do? I'm gonna go get some food. That's how I celebrate, is eating. I'm very grateful. I would automatically upload these to DistroKid, but Like I said, my goal is to be more organized up front so I don't have to go backwards later on. So tonight or this weekend, what I'm gonna do is go to each track again. And what I did in Ableton, I typed down what samples I used and where they were. So I have to put that in this document called a Schedule A. And we can talk about this a little more. I'd love to go over what the Schedule A looks like and how to document your music and your samples and who recorded or where it was recorded, who owns what. Because I have to go back through each sample to look at the license agreement, because I think for the most part these are all royalty-free samples. I should be able to upload them, but you want to check and make sure that your samples that you have the license to release it. I think there are some caveats to, like, if I have a certain amount of streams per year, I think. So I have to make sure that I have everything taken care of. So if I do need to give credit to somebody, I'll do that. And then upload it and then schedule it out. So I'm giving myself grace as much as I want to go ahead and really schedule it and say the certain date is going to be out. I'm still going to give myself some grace and time. So, but that was fun. Shout outs to LEWITT. Shout outs to DistroKid for sponsoring this live stream. We gave away a Ray audio, well, a Ray Autofocus LEWITT microphone in the Space Replicator VST. This mic is dope. I like this mic. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Y'all don't know. So this is tight. Let me turn off the technology. So if I was over here, yes, yeah. I like this. I like it a lot. I'm messing with it. Yeah, shout outs to Kev Rock James from Los Angeles, California. They got themselves a nice microphone. We got Aaron Moore from Delaware. They won themselves the Space Replicator. Thanks for coming through and vibing with me. Thanks for just being a part of this experience, coming with me to hang out and check out the Space Replicator VST. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you guys check it out. It's $100. It's at LEWITT.com, and the link is in the description. And yeah, stay tuned for the winners. I'll make sure that I give the information out so y'all can get y'all hands on with your new gear. Super excited. And like I said, my goal this weekend is to do kind of the boring stuff, to literally push myself to finish. But to get this on DistroKid, it's gonna be I'm gonna be so excited, and then it's gonna be such a relief because I've been working on this project since October, November, December. It's been long enough. I think the reason why it took so long is because I had to make each beat every single day without fully finishing the songs, in a sense that I didn't like mix it. Usually I'll make a song, mix it, and have it done, and then go to the next song. So I never really make a song every day like that. So I had to like start it and then kind of complete it on a different time. And then I've had other projects and other commitments that I had to do, and also, you know, plan out what I wanted it to look like and master it and do the car test. And then this technology came out. I was like, perfect. This is perfect timing. So next time, I don't think it'll take me nearly this long. But moving forward after this project, I'm super excited to start working on more chill hop stuff. I'm finishing an EP for like a chill hop, like an uplifting chill hop vibe. Less boom bap, more instrumental, less sample bass, more of me playing. You know, some people think I'm just doing this all day. I'm over here all the time, actually. I'm over here. Make sure you guys check out the scale, the major scale finger pattern for piano. If you downloaded this month, practice your scales, you automatically are entered to win a signed Microwave Beats Volume 1 vinyl, poster, and sticker. So make sure you check it out. It's a May challenge. Man, I'm very excited about this. But yeah, I'm gonna be probably working on singles, doing some covers. I've been waiting to do covers for a long time, and I have a list of covers that I'm gonna be mastering or perfecting or working on. And I can't work on the covers on live stream because I'll get copyright and strike if it sounds too familiar. But once I release the music, you'll know. It'll be tight. I'm gonna have like probably a cover a month or something like that. That's a good goal. Anyways, thanks for coming through, vibing out with me. Get some noodles. Should I get some noodles? What's for dinner? I kind of already made some like vegan, like cauliflower, like chicken, like fried chicken cauliflower. It's not chicken, but it tastes like chicken. Finish that. The better than butter pecan ice cream. Y'all talking good. I got some treats. I got some cookies. I'm gonna eat some cookies. I'm excited. What are you storing your beats on? What program? So what are you storing your beats on? What program is that? So you mean like where I'm storing my beats to, like, to save them? Like I'm saving them on my computer, then I back them up. So yeah. Actually, it's on my iCloud, so I can access my music anywhere. And then yeah, I have an external hard drive I store stuff on, I think, if that's what you're asking. So but yeah, how is your camera following you? I don't know, bro. I don't know. You like that? You like that? It's this camera is the Osmo Pocket 3 or the Osmo 3, whatever it's called. The link is in the description. It has face tracking. The camera's dope. This mic is dope. I can come over here. You can still hear me. Oh my gosh. I'm not using the short and whatever it's called anymore. This is amazing. Hey, I'm really glad I found your channel. Hey, thanks for coming through. I appreciate you guys. I'm on the road to getting to 100K subscribers. You know, I'm not really too big on numbers. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna show up and keep doing what I do no matter what, who's watching. But I'm close. So hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I do live streams at least twice a month. This is the first one of the month. The second live stream is not next Friday, but the following Friday after that. So I'll be back. We'll be making new beats. Seeing that this is done, I'm excited. I'm gonna be using this chroma console. I'm gonna set it up, start using my guitar more, start understanding chords. Cause like I said, I'm getting more into the chill hop, the more chill vibes. So come through. At some time this month, I may actually pop up on a random weekday, and we may have a study with me, chill with me session where I play chill hop, chill vibes music. And if you're studying or at work, you just want to vibe, listen to music with me, you got stuff to do, you just need some background music, I may have that going on. We'll see. So stay tuned, hit the notification bell if you want to vibe out with me. I want to bring some vibes for y'all. You know, appreciate you coming through and finding my channel. We gonna use your house and raise some chickens. Till next time, you'll be looking for that template. Hey, good. That's all I need. I need to know at least one person going to use something that I spent some time making. You know. Shout out to the people that did purchase the major scales finger pattern. I worked a long time making making that. I mean months. But I finished it. It feels good to finish it and get it in people's hands so they can use it. Tag me if you're practicing your scales, y'all. I want to see it. I want to see that y'all are working on it. Even if it's not really that good, you're gonna get better. Yep. Until next time, y'all. This was really fun. I'll see y'all later. Peace.